It's that favorite time of the night, y'all. It's time for the Hay in the Barn Wednesday show. Y'all get ready. It's about to go down.
Saraland, Alabama. Spartan country.
No. For the video. 35.
We got you.
Sarah Lamb by 35.
See, automatic's cool now.
It's that time of the night, y'all. Tell you. That time of the night, the Hay in the Barn show. Once again, it's on. Telling you, boy, it's that time of the night. Yeah, we're gonna let some people come on before we really get started tonight. Man, tell you, great day for me. I can tell y'all that. I want y'all to meet the new CEO for Icon Sports Southeast. Man, I'm telling you. The Thornton clan is added one more, y'all. Brinston Thornton, not Princeton, but Brinston, the new CEO of Icon Sports Southeast. Telling you, boy, big old grand boy, he is ready. So you say, don't make me ride. Don't make me ride from Birmingham. Yeah, he up in Birmingham right now. I can't wait to pick him up. Granddaddy, baby, there. Tell you, boy, the new CEO of Icon Sport. There he is. Oh yeah, thank y'all, thank y'all. The new CEO. I'm telling you, Paw. I'm your granddaddy. Tell you, boy, I am too excited. Telling you, man. Boy, I'm telling you, boy, ain't nothing like this. Boy, this is a great moment for me. You know, man, boy, I tell you, the new CEO of Icon Sports Southeast. There he is right there. You always wonder why you do stuff. Now everybody know the real reason. Oh yeah, family, everything. Man, but tell you, everything's good in the neighborhood. Telling you, tell you, man. Oh yeah, I don't know what I hit. I'm gonna get back to it. Tell you, the new CEO of Icon Sport. I'm telling you, there he is, y'all. Tell you. Now, y'all, we're gonna get back down to the nitty gritty. Yeah, we one day closer um, to the event in McIntosh. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, 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 yeah. Here it is. Here we go. One day closer to the Highway 43 basketball classic this weekend, man. The Leroy All Stars, the McIntosh All Stars, man. Trying to get the Jackson All Stars in there as well. Tell you, it's going down Highway 43 Classic at McIntosh on Saturday only, y'all. It's gonna be on Saturday, all day Saturday. $10 to get in. Man, you get to watch about 15 games. It's gonna be game after game after game all day long, y'all. Telling you, it's going down in a big way up in McIntosh. Y'all, on tomorrow, I'm just gonna keep going down the stroll till we get some more people on here. Tomorrow, y'all, I'll be over at the team camp over in Robbinsdale. There go the schedule. Faith Academy taking on Bayshore, Strong taking on Robbinsdale, Satsuma taking on Bayshore, Robbinsdale, Faith Academy, Strong, Satsuma, Bayshore versus Robbinsdale, Faith Academy versus Strong, and Satsuma versus Robbinsdale. That'll be all day on tomorrow over in Robbinsdale. I'll be over there for that, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Man, let me get Jeff, whoever we got coming on. Yeah, we got Jeff coming on. Wake up, coach. Wake up, coach.
Wake up, coach. Yeah, man, my phone, I got so many. I need to talk to Tim Cook and Apple. Apparently, I know how to fry iPhones. Clouds. And I got so much video on my phone from last just even 2 years. It's not even funny.
Boy, I tell you.
Great day in football again today. There's some kids out there grinding.
I saw the picture.
There's gonna be some. Yeah, but there's gonna be some kids that are, they're gonna be some contributors that were on Friday nights. Even guys that we thought were just kind of like, oh, he's a corner or a DB. He's getting recruited. He's got an offer or a couple. I mean, that kid might get in there, play a little slot or some wide out, and kind of be like, okay, he helped us win that game.
Oh yeah.
It's just awesome, man. It's like I said, it's like baseball and basketball have become basketball on grass, which is the new football. It's just like straight up air raid. These kids, they love running routes. They will give you everything they got.
Man. Boy,
Yep.
Man, these kids putting in work. A lot of kids going to camps. I saw some kids up at Alabama today. Wake up, Coach. Coach Good in the background.
There you go, Coach Good.
Tell you, I had a picture of my grandson on here earlier, the new CEO of Icon Sport. Let me put him back on here real quick.
Congratulations.
Telling you, man,
you're a blessed man.
Unreal. It's unreal to still be around and grandkids coming up now. Man, boy, I tell you, boy, that name get passed down. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like seeing your last name carried on for a whole nother generation. That's what our grandparents lived for, to see their name being passed down, Keep it going for a whole nother generation. Tell you, man, that's big time. Tell you, man.
That's right.
But Man, back to football. Look, we gotta have some of the CEO about back to football.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff going on. Teams getting ready for next Wednesday over at South Alabama next Wednesday. It's put up or shut up. Talk to the hand because everybody else don't understand. I'm telling you, Jeff, gonna be in McIntosh on Saturday. I told Coach Roosevelt Moore, I said, make sure you got them big old sausage dogs. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, boy, it ain't nothing like the McIntosh sausage dog. I'm telling you.
You got them deer sausage.
Tell
That's what it is, man. Them people, they that comes from somebody really does meat. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Well, them local, hometown people have been doing it probably their whole life.
Tell you, man.
Probably go to church with them and everything.
Tell you, man, they're gonna have the McIntosh All-Stars. They're gonna have the Leroy All-Stars, and we trying to get the Jackson All-Stars in. Waiting on them to confirm for that event on Saturday up there at McIntosh. I wish we could have had like a football combine that same day. That would have been real fun to see.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time we've done it. We did that last time, and man, them McIntosh kids, they did the football portion, and then they took about a 30-minute break, ate, and played basketball.
Yeah. Tell you, man. But here go the thing, Coach. Don't nobody say nothing about that partnership. You don't have nobody have anything to say. Ain't nobody saying, oh, he trying to coach at McIntosh. But as soon as we go out to Blunt, ooh, boy, he trying to coach at Blunt. But see, we can go to McIntosh all year long. Sit on the sideline, be on the field. Man, it never failed. Mobile don't let you down. I'm telling you, it got to be the city of the miserable people. I'm telling you, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Crab in a bucket. Crab in a bucket city, some people say. We'll drag you down with them in their doldrums, depression.
And then my thing, it's almost like they're looking for an excuse. This is why the kids can't excel, Jeff. Everybody got a damn excuse. Everybody pick a side, the favorites list, all this other bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's real like click his favorite stuff, man. But
man, they jumped return.
I like the underdog. But the thing is, it's like that's what they want you to do. It's kind of like you got to go through these little channels and like kiss the ring thing. But that's what's great about sports. Whether you're a player or a coach, as long as you can prove yourself and you're winning, your play is going to stand out, and somebody's gonna want you because they get paid to win. So that's when all that favoritism and friends cliquish stuff, it kind of goes out the window. Either you can play or you can't.
My thing is this. I want to say this, and my thing is this. If a kid want to leave your school and go to another school, let him go. Don't get on Facebook, call yourself blasting people. Making it seem like they need your kid or something like that for that program to win. Evidently, that kid showed some type of interest at some time. To make that call to somebody contact them. And then my thing is this. We don't definitely want to get on social media airing out people. Because this is stuff we can probably hear on Icon Sports. We can air out on a lot of people. So we don't want to play the air out game like you get them in front of everybody, because I guarantee you we got some on you too.
Right.
Man,
I mean, the way it sounds, people just need to. It's just business. It's nothing. Everything is business. It's business as
right.
usual. Like, you don't want to play here. You got to be like that coach back in the day that was like, "Whoa, I'm going to wish you luck to your face, but I'm not going to care if you guys that want to be here."
I'm telling you. My thing is
I mean, that's
this.
anywhere and anything. I think every coach should have that. They'll have a great day. You ain't going to beat us, but, go ahead. Coach?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. No, I was saying, yeah, go ahead, Coach. You're saying your thing is what?
Okay. Oh, yeah. See, the thing. Everybody's on the edge of their seat because the season about to start. That's good. But for you to call yourself calling out another school, and just because they don't respond back, don't mean that everything in your milk is clean. At the end of the day. Especially if you receive kids. I don't know a school yet, a public school that don't have a kid from, that went to another school. I don't know one yet. Whether they move, whether they just said, I don't want to go there no more, I don't care. But, it's too much calling out. Everybody want to call out certain schools.
Okay, here's the thing.
Anything happen in Pritchard, boy, you feel like you can call it out, but you ain't going to say shit when it comes to Saraland. Or some of them other schools, or some of them private schools. If you're going to call out people, call everybody out. Don't pick and choose who you call out. That's the thing. That's the thing that gives me. That's what I'm glad I don't coach high school.
The ladies that are.
Shit, that's one of the reasons why I'm glad I don't coach high school.
Right. Well, Coach, I can say this, and not taken away from any not.
Cole, can you hear me? Let's see, Coach still here. He's still here. Coach, I can't hear you, Coach. But my thing is this, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with what you do. Ain't nothing wrong with what you say. But if you're gonna call out people, call everybody out. That's just the way I feel about it. If you ain't gonna call Saraland out of St. Paul's, UMS Wright, Faith Academy, don't be calling out Vibe and Blunt. Just because you feel like, oh yeah, I got them bagged up in the corner. Especially if your school ain't won nothing. At the end of the day, the kids want to win. At the end of the day, kids want to win. And then, a lot of this stuff, I couldn't deal with it if I was a coach at that school. Because, just like I said, if you got a problem with that school, call that head coach. Call the head coach of that school and talk to them. Especially if your school don't receive kids from other people's schools, like y'all the new bullies or something. That's the thing that gets me. Or we gonna call everybody else out, but we don't want nobody to call us out. Come on now. If a kid come to your school and y'all sit them down in the office and they supposed to be at another school, you wrong too. And I don't know too many kids that hadn't been to other people's schools that they didn't go to. you know, but they wasn't zoned for. So you know, it is what it is. You know, but you know, my thing is this, man. It's always something dealing with this high school football stuff. You know, it's always something. And you know, some people say you pick up sides. You know, you pick sides and all that. Man, it's a lot of stuff I know about probably every school in this region. You know, I don't know a school yet. I don't know a school yet that I can't say, you know, that they not doing this or they not doing that. You know, but don't go out the way to make it look like they the only school doing it or they need a kid from a particular school. You know, ain't nobody, if it ain't Sarah Land, everybody shouldn't be saying that. For real. Sarah Land just won a state championship. Year before that, Vigo won a state championship. So it ain't been too many arguments, you know, that can be made, especially if your team ain't won no championship. You know, but it is what it is, y'all. That's why I'm glad I don't coach high school football. Because if somebody add my school out, I add a school out too. I know I couldn't be a high school coach. They'll be like, boy, you saw that on Facebook? Boy, they said something back. So would. You know, those saying it ain't fun, the rabbit got the gun. You know. I'm gonna tell you this though. I couldn't be a new coach at a school that had a losing record the year before and come up under fire as much as, you know, some of these schools come under fire. You know. It's just like even with the Murphy situation, you know, the only reason why I called that coach out was because he said something to me, you know. I would have never said nothing to the guy, you know, out the way. But when you say you the new sheriff in town, shit, I gotta give you your badge. You know, that's just the way I feel about it. You know. And then, you know, another thing, y'all, we not in competition with nobody. You know, that's just the way I feel about it. A lot of people say, oh, Icon Sport was here before everybody else got started. And y'all, some of the views that some of the other people get on here, when they get on here, that's their own personal views. Y'all let them on the show. I don't want to hear that Ricky Lake talk show mess y'all got going on because you don't like a particular person and you're afraid to tell that person you don't like them. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I got nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. Oh, don't watch Icon Sport because such and such be on that. Man, dog, man, come on with that. Come on with that. Oh, I ain't with what happened that particular night. Man, come on with that junk, y'all. It is what it is. Come on, now. You know. Some of y'all show your hand too much. You know. Oh, we just watched the other show. Man, don't nobody care. If they can't give you the information that we can give you, then guess what? You're gonna have to still watch this show to get the information. All it is, y'all, CBS is not worried about NBC. I can tell y'all that right now. Or ABC. They're not worried about it. And that's the same way we feel about it. But people like division. And y'all, it's some people that don't even care. You know, either way it go. You know, I'm cool with both sides. But don't try to make it a controversy. You know.
I mean, there's other outlets out there, media outlets that they don't really support any of the other media outlets, but it ain't like they're not rooting for them either. They just don't really pay them attention.
Telling
You just stay in your own lane and grind, get your head down, you know, and kind of keep those shoulders north. I mean, you just got to be like a running back, having to run north, having to run through some arm tackles.
man, them guys some clowns. People had a nerve to say that, but we got the longest running. I guess we damn Bozo the Clown Show then. Shit, Bozo the Clown Show ran at least about 20 years before they shut down.
But how's somebody else calling somebody a clown that ain't even doing what the other people are doing
Exactly.
or have done? Maybe they think you're the clown and you're trying to be the pot calling the kettle. And that's what I'm saying, man. I don't study nobody else. You talking about being for the kids? Why are you even bringing it up?
Exactly.
I mean, I might even come smile in your face and hug you if I see you somewhere. But the point is, here's the thing, man. What other show are you talking about? Because I never see these people anywhere watching anybody.
Exactly.
So what are they doing? Just watching it off the computer? You never show up. You never show your face. I never see you anywhere. I'm everywhere. You're everywhere.
Man.
Pretty transparent to me. I mean, you know, I'm where the kids are. I'm where the players are. Where the players are, man. I mean, and I know, you know, people got like people keep going to the same players. What about other kids? What about other kids that's up and coming, or they've got, you know, maybe the kid that he's at least got one or two offers, you know, and he's trying to get more. I mean, what about him and his story?
And then here go the crazy part about it. The people had a nerve to call they still trying to confront us. You confront the wrong people. We talk back.
The thing
We're
about
not
it is,
gonna
man,
punch bags. We're not gonna sit here. Oh man, y'all was talking about the kids, and we ain't gonna say that. Come on,
man, I done had some people. I mean, in the last couple of days, I mean, it's just like you could tell somebody got a hold of them something, but it's like, you know, I'd be doing you a favor. Maybe you really don't want me working like with your kid. Maybe I'm not for everybody because you and your kid know, like, I may not be able to cut it going to him every day. It may not be fun every day.
I might get exposed.
Yeah, and I might get exposed. Let's just go over here with him. He likes me, and politically it might help me. And yeah, you're gonna get exposed
He's
on Friday night.
He was recommended by the favorites list. The favorites list ain't help nobody get nowhere.
And hey, I even found out, you know, even in the last, I mean, I've been kind of knowing it, but I see what you're talking about too. Man, that favorite stuff ain't gonna help you when it's gonna be like you going up against a boxer that plays football. And not saying something like that's going to happen on the field, but it's going to be a kid that's in that good a shape and that type of mentality. You know what I mean? Kind of, and the analogy I want to use is kind of like, you remember when Apollo Creed took Rocky to where he always trained no matter what, no matter how big he got. And he was kind of like, man, you've lost your edge. You don't have that eye of the tiger no more. Like, you got to get it back. Like, some of these kids, man, they're in the cliques and they're not the big time players. They could go play anywhere. They could go play on asphalt, like some of these up and coming kids that are diamonds in the rough, working hard, or, you know, maybe they got one offer or they're getting, you know, some looks. But long story short, they got that edge. They got that eye of the tiger. They got that just, I'm going to outgrind you. I'm going to outwork you. And they don't get tired.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It ain't no, oh, we're gonna take some downtime today and just rest and hydrate. Like, nah, this dude, you're even sitting there going, I don't know how this dude's still going.
I can tell you this. If you in 6A Region 1 and you ain't been doing what Blunt been doing, your ass is behind.
But hey, dude, these kids right now from over there, that's what I'm saying. They have like this, even like a David Goggins, MMA boxer, Floyd Mayweather. They're like a bunch of Floyd Mayweather, man, like Roy Jones Jr. mentality. These kids, they're working extra. I mean, they're self motivated. They don't even need, you know, you have to tell them kind of like, man, I think you should shut it down for the day. I think you've done enough, man. Like, seriously. Oh, I'm going to go do something else at my house. I'm going to go jog around the neighborhood. I mean, like, that's these kids. It's not, you know, they're different, man. They're just different. They're tough. Tough football players. That's what you want. You want some soldiers out there. Dang, what is that?
That's on somebody's business over there. See, that's probably why our views kind of down. Everybody trying to watch what she over there talking about. Tell you, boy. I tell you, man. You know, and my thing is this. I rode by Viger today. Viger out there putting in extra work. You know why you going on all these flamboyant trips, and you see a couple Viger kids gone, but the rest of them back in the real working.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the part that everybody not paying attention. Tell you.
Yeah.
Well, little Pookie don't want to come play for me. I'm gonna turn him in. Man, what kind of coach want to turn a kid in? That's the thing that trips me out. Your ass wouldn't even have a job. You wouldn't even have a damn job as a coach if it weren't for the kid.
Hey.
But you ready to turn a kid in because he don't want to play at your sorry ass school.
Right. Hey, Coach, you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you.
You hear me good? Oh, so one of my good friends, especially in middle school, he's one of the best ever. So, LaFleur or any kid that's ever came out of his program, Coach Robert Presley, originally from Miami, Florida, and, went to Carroll City Chiefs, All-Stater, defensive line. Long story short, man, one of my great friends, especially in the coaching profession, probably should already be like a high school coach if he didn't love doing what he does over there. But he went to the coaches meeting a couple of years ago, and I don't know if I'd already did like my little retirement and when I had to have the neck surgery or whatever. But and may have just been a year I didn't go. Something else happened. But he said, Coach, he said they literally told people this year, stop tattling on people. Like head coaches even. Like
they had a meeting today. They had an 80s football coaches meeting today. And they was talking about coaches on social media, all this type of stuff, in that particular meeting. And some of these coaches, they don't understand that you're governed. If you coach at a high school, they govern you. Whether you want them to govern you or not, you being governed by that particular school. So, you can sit around here and be mad, sad, hit a flip and dip, all that other stuff. And, it really don't matter, but you're being governed. Your head coach can tell you to shut down your Facebook account. And if you don't, they can get rid of your ass. Volunteer coach or not, it don't matter. You're governed by that particular school that you work for, that you coach for, whether they pay you or not. I don't get paid nothing. So it don't really matter.
Which I don't know how you're doing that anyway. I got to admit, like, man, I love to do what I do, but I got to get paid. My time
Exactly.
is too important, and it's a profession to me. This ain't just I'm giving back. No, I'll give back. My energy's gonna be real depleted if I don't see some. It's got to at least have a comma in it, at least one comma for the coaching little season. You know what I mean? You can give me a comma, we good. If it ain't got no comma in it, we ain't even talking.
Man, come on.
And it
That's
better
the part
be
that gets me.
it better be times 3 of 1 or 4 or something like that with the comma, or we probably ain't talking unless it's some great gig where they talking about it's going to be a stepping stone job. But don't take that either. You better off being a middle school coach and being the AD. You'll get $5,000.
My thing is this, Coach, and I know you probably want to talk about this too. Don't nobody say anything about a Satsuma. Don't nobody say nothing about Chickasaw. But you cannot mention Blunt and Viger without an audience. I ain't figured it out yet. Chickasaw can go beat LaFleur. Don't nobody mention Chickasaw. Don't nobody probably even know Chickasaw record. But when you mention Blunt and Viger, man, it's like saying the damn word of the day on Pee Wee Herman. Everybody got something to damn say. Blunt, Viger. Like saying the damn word of the day on Pee Wee Herman. Every time you mention one of them schools when it comes to football, you better not mention Saraland. Shit, boy, it's gonna be like the damn Mozart damn opera. Goddamn, ain't nobody open their damn mouth. People gonna be shishing your ass. Shh, we don't want to hear that shit. Shh. Come on, they gonna shush your ass to death. But you can openly talk about Blunt and Viger. Why? Why everybody want? Man, I get tired of hearing about Blunt and Viger. That's why. Because the people that went to those schools got pride. Just because your school don't have the same pride them people got, don't be mad because you got to hear their damn voice all the damn time.
Hey,
Don't be mad at Blunt and Viger because you got to hear about them all the time.
here you go. I can do this real fast right now. This is the God's honest truth. You ready? Okay. So there's the schools that end, the cities that end in D, right?
Oh yeah.
So you got Saraland and Pritchard, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so there's the respect right there, big time. All right, and then who we got? Private schools. That's one. Okay, they're gonna get respected because they've won championships. They've won blue maps. Okay, then where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to Baldwin County schools that have won blue maps. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, okay. Before last but not least, you're gonna go to Baldwin County schools that are competitors. Okay.
Yeah.
Then the least of the least, you're gonna go to Mobile County public schools that aren't Blunt or aren't Viger and Blunt, mostly Viger.
Oh yeah.
It's just well, no, let me take that back. Wait, there's another tier. Got to say this. Then maybe they're in the league of their own. I'm gonna give some credit where credit's due right here. Theodore.
Oh yeah.
There's Theodore. Theodore really is the representative for just competitiveness as like, look, we're not Viger and we may not even have some of the talent most years Blunt has, but if it wasn't for us, I mean, like, and I mean, they can say stuff kind of like, look, we're going to beat it like a Baker, and even though they may be one of the biggest schools in the state, I mean, we could play at MGM and beat them. I mean, Theodore takes pride and they've always taken pride in their community and football. It's a big deal there. So I would say Theodore's kind of in a tier by themselves. But after that, to me, it's kind of everybody else in MCPSS. Davidson's not what it used to be.
Yeah.
They have not been, I'm sure, they're doing all they can over there, coaching hard, but I mean, it's just, even with the guy that just retired, it's just hadn't been the same since the good competitive Fred Riley days. Definitely not the Glenn Vickery days.
No.
So, maybe, I don't know if they need to get him over there.
And they're not getting those type of kids no more.
No, and when Denton turned into a magnet school again, I think that.
Oh man, boy, that was just like the damn crucifixion of Davidson. They became the real academic school of Mobile County.
Yeah, and really Murphy and Davidson kind of swapped. Besides those kids that are just so smart at Murphy, they're like in a different league, so it don't even matter.
Man, did you see the Mobile County list for kids that made 30s?
It was huge.
Man, let me see if I can find that list. Man, this shit is gonna blow your mind when I tell you.
Well,
Every school,
free college. They got free college.
exactly.
College is free for them.
Blunt is the only inner city school that's on that list. Blunt is the only inner city school that had a kid to make a 30 on the ACT.
Congratulations, Blunt.
Baker is on that list. Davidson, Murphy, Mary G, Alma Bryant, Theodore's on that list. But at the end of the day, y'all, that's what it's all about. The kids matter. I'm telling you, man, we sit on here and talk all night long. Me and Jeff gonna sit on here and talk about a kid at some point that everybody needs to know about. The kids matter. But everybody want to have a damn snitch party and tell on everybody, but I ain't no snitch. But I'm a blast Blunt every time they try to get one of my kids to come over there. I'm a blast Viger every time they try to get our kids to come over there. Why? Why?
People should
I'm about to name all the schools on this list. Baker, Blunt. I'm talking about they in order too. God. Jeff, I'm about to put this in the group. Man, we'll be reading all damn night. I didn't know that many kids in the Mobile County public school system had 30s on the ACT.
Coach, you know we've had people move here since 2020. It's about to get bigger.
Man, man, you talking about something that's awesome. You know, that's something very awesome.
My thing is, even with like what's happening like in New York right now with the smoke and all, like, Coach, imagine if some more kids move down here that are top recruits from like Connecticut or New York or something, I mean, and they're like already a 4 or 5 star. They move in.
Let me see how many kids Baker got on this damn list. Man, Baker got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Baker and MGM are two of the biggest schools in the state. Two of the biggest schools in the state, sometimes 1 and 2. Hoover and all them are not really anymore. And also Sims and Causey are two of the biggest.
42 kids. Baker got 42 kids with 30s.
Man, that's like Hall of Fame.
Then you got Blunt. Then you got Alma Bryant. Central got some kids on here. Davidson, as usual. Davidson might got about 50 kids on here for Davidson. Damn, Davidson.
Hey, Davidson's top.
Man, you see that list? Man, Davidson got about 50 people on that damn list.
Hey, Davidson's top 3 people, they probably smarter than anybody's. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a damn shame.
They got them like 4. They sound like a decent 40 time for a quarterback or a slot receiver that's like more of a H-back tight end. They're like, hey, they got some weird GPAs. It'll be like 4.5 weighted or 4.75.
I'm gonna tell you what's shocking about this list. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids from Mary G. But everybody see this stuff that everybody don't want to talk about when you talk about education. Don't nobody want to talk about that part. Everybody just want to assume that Mary G is their scholastic school. Oh man, you go to Mary G, get a better education. But we only got 5 kids, 6 kids on the 30 ACT list. And then Murphy, let me see how many Murphy got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Murphy got 11. Theodore has 2. And Blunt has 1. Davidson got about damn 50 of them. Shit, I got tired of counting Davidson. What's a shame. it's a shame what Davidson be doing.
I dated a girl for 8.5 years since ninth grade. Her dad was like fire chief of Mobile. I'm telling you, man, that the top.
I can tell y'all this. According to this ACT list, Baker and Davidson are the high academic schools, y'all.
Hey, like I was saying a second ago, though, but hey, the girl was 4th out of the top 10 and cried about being number 4. And no way was she definitely smarter than the top 2 or 3 people there. They were just like genius. She made a 30 or like a 32, got a full ride to South and Spring Hill, and was, like I said, upset about being number 4 out of the top 10. The top 10 at Davidson graduating senior class. That is like Olympic competitive education. Like the you talk about parents and people hating and like with the sport stuff, man, there's some people that take this education stuff serious too.
Everybody need to see this list, y'all. I'm about to put it on the screen.
Hey,
For your son.
I know we're a sports show, but seriously, can you vouch for that? There's literally some people in their families that take this education stuff competitively.
Man,
like
Jeff,
I want to be number 1.
Don't worry about it, Keith. Man, you made it 34. We going for 36. Shit.
Hey, when you're the football player, don't take that again. Like running
Look
a
at
forward.
the list, coach. The list on the screen.
Yeah.
The whole first column is Baker, and half of the second column is Baker. Y'all look at Davidson, y'all. Davidson ought to be ashamed of their damn self.
Hey, Davidson is Davidson's the Saraland of ACT. Davidson makes 35s instead of buy 35. They make 35s.
I'm telling you, man. Look at all them damn kids from Davidson, y'all. Zoom in so y'all can see this. I hope you got it on your TV at home so you can see it. Look at all them damn kids from Davidson.
They really may be the 35 club because look what it says on the fine print. It says 30 or better.
Come on now.
Hit him, Davidson.
Man, that's a debt. Man, I'm gonna sit here and count them, Jeff. I wasn't gonna count all them damn kids. Davidson got too many damn kids on here. Okay, they got 2 in that column. Damn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44.
Dude, I may have messed it up.
47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. I got 52, Jill.
Okay. I was going to say, yeah. Yeah,
I got 52 kids.
I got about that. I might have miscounted, but I'm 1 off from you, so.
How many you had? 53?
No, 1.
51, okay.
It might have been where there was that little.
Just like we said earlier. We're going to call Davidson the half of the 100 school.
62,
What you mean by that, KT? If you are playing and you saying you sending your kid to get a better education and Davidson not in the conversation, you just saying some shit. You really, if you stay in Mobile County and you don't include Davidson or Baker in those sentences when you mention academics, man, you just saying something.
I'll be real honest with you, man. Because of that, the history, and even Derek Butler over there in his recruitment right now, and I'll name drop for that kid, and bring it up since he is such a great kid and highly touted recruit. Here's the thing, man. If I had a kid right now, I'd probably be trying to go play at Davidson because no matter what, the kid's probably gonna get an academic scholarship based on the 30 or better on the ACT.
Come on, man.
And it seems like they know how to prep people.
Man, come on.
Or something just rub off on you being around the other smart kids. And
Man,
I
that's
really
against the law, man.
just like competition brings out the best of you at a school that's got great competition, kind of like a Saraland or a Viger or a Blunt. Point being, maybe it's the competition of like those top 10 kind of kids and they're all being like, oh, I gotta make that 36. I'm gonna make.
Oh, I'm gonna send my kid to Mary G. Montgomery for the better education. You a lie. If you ain't going to Davidson, you are a lie. Davidson number 1, Baker number 2, and number 3 ain't even close.
Yeah. And I know
Number 3 on that list ain't even close, y'all. I think Alma Brown might be number 3. Let me see how many kids they got.
Boy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 kids for Alma Brown.
That's great too. Well, there you go. I mean, you know what? I think this is actually going to help both schools in the next at least 3 to 5 years, even just looking at this list tonight. And if that doesn't help recruitment for the football program, because that's the thing. Everybody ain't gonna get the football scholarship, but you might even be a preferred walk-on. But you're gonna be a lot more recruitable if you're halfway decent. And it's like, man, that kid made a so and so on the ACT. Do what? Heck, the coach is gonna look at you like you might be a genius. Definitely got a high IQ. Most likely, you test well.
Yeah.
You see, John Ray, if you ain't sending your kid to Saraland, you a lie. That's for the football players, John Ray. Student athletes. Man, what does that tell you, too? Who is really the private school of MCPSS? It's Davidson.
Davidson.
They're the
close.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, I've been calling Davidson like this for real for years. Honestly, when I knew about like that top 10, that girl I used to date, and all that crazy stuff. Coach, that is nothing but South Alabama Junior College.
That's it.
They are a pipeline to get into South Alabama with a full ride.
I'm telling y'all now.
And hey, you can get into Spring Hill with that 30 or you know what I'm saying, and go into Davidson. So I mean, like, you may not even have to live home. I mean, you can live off on campus, but leave home. But you're right here still. You know, mom and dad ain't too far. Grandma ain't too far.
Y'all.
Get your little job.
For all the people that got 8th graders, and y'all talking about you want your kid to get a great education. If Davidson, no, LaFleur High School. Exactly. If Davidson not on your list, you just talking shit.
Oh,
it ain't no way in the world. I'm serious, Joe. I'm so serious. If it ain't no way in the hell you can be for academics if Davidson not a part of your choices for you to go to school.
I mean, I'm telling you.
What's going on, Steve? What's going on, Mr. Benjamin?
Yep. What's up,
if you want to make the excuse, y'all, it's on the screen. It ain't like KT and Jeff just made this up or came up with this list. Y'all, Davidson got a half of 100 kids with 30 or more AC. Do you know what your kid can walk to lunch and they don't be smart as hell? Man, come on. Come on. I'm serious, y'all. Davidson got the biggest stadium. I see why.
Mm-hmm.
I see why Davidson need a computer lab.
They need a what is that? I'm trying to think about not Tesla, but whatever they need a rocket from Elon out there, man.
That's that LaFleur shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to tell you especially a lot of the Blunt players right now. They've come up with that, janking on some kids today.
Oh,
We got a hashtag going about that LaFleur mess.
Okay. Blunt on the list. I don't see nobody else. School on here. Blunt is right there behind Lauren Woodyard for Baker. Behind Lauren Woodyard for Baker.
Yep, I see it. Blunt right before Caleb Alford for Bryant. Coach, you go out. Coach. I don't know where Coach went. Coach, you have to go out and come back. Oh my goodness, am I the only one anybody can hear? Yeah. Still see a lot of Murphy kids, 2 Theodore kids. Man, a lot of Davidson. A lot. Couple of MGM. Few Central now. Couple of them. Let's see what happens here.
Can you hear me now, Jeff?
Yes, sir, Coach.
This year I heard that they did away with the ACT. Okay, the NCAA did away with the ACT. The colleges didn't. And see, that's the problem right there, Steve. A lot of people say, oh, you don't need to score. You better be damn a 5-star recruit. You better be Ryan Williams or KJ Lacey or somebody like that. Because I'm telling you, it's gonna be some kids that thought they was getting full rides and you ain't got no ACT score. And that university president gonna say, I don't want you at my school.
Yeah, but there's going to be some kids with great ACT scores that all of a sudden start getting offers from these Ivy Leagues and like Vanderbilts.
Come on, exactly.
Because only those kids can go to those kind of schools.
How hard it is for one of these kids on this screen to get into college?
But I guarantee every one of them got South Alabama. Their campus just got that much bigger.
Y'all, I'm telling you, Jeff, this right here, everybody need to see this. And if you're an 8th grade parent and you real high on academics, if you're not looking into Baker or Davidson, you just blowing through a flute right now. I'm telling you. You just blowing through a flute right now. And then, Jeff, this is the thing that everybody don't really understand about this. This is why you go to school. I'm gonna say that again for the people all the way in the back. You don't go to school for the popularity contest. You don't go to school to play football.
You go to school to get an education. That's the first and foremost thing that you go to that school for. But we got a lot of people that done put this on the back burner because I want to go and play for a particular school. And really, you can go to that school, get you a good GPA and ACT score, and be very successful. You talk about a full ride. What kind of rides you can get with a 30 on the ACT, Jim?
I mean, I know for sure. I mean, South Alabama on the average. That's what I'm saying. Every one of these kids has to have a South Alabama scholarship offer. That's got to be good enough.
Spring Hill College, Jim. Shit. You got a 30 Spring Hill.
I mean,
Spring Hill College gonna even roll out the red carpet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like, and probably you can live on campus, but you're near home. So, like I said, man, you want to go see family and
University of Mobile.
Friends.
How many kids can go to University of Mobile with a 30?
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't want to go. How many kids can go to Alabama with a 30? Matter of fact, you can have all type of bargains. Well, Ole Miss gave me a laptop.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey, come on, man.
28 and above, and really even like 26 and above, you can about write your ticket to a lot of places. So these kids are the cream of the crop. They're the creme de la creme. This is the best of the best, man. That's what this is. I mean, Mobile County just showed that. They're like, what'd you say about our most of our sports teams besides Viger and Blunt? Oh, well, we're kicking, you know what, in the ACT.
Exactly. I want to know how many kids at Saraland. I'm going to pull up Saraland High School. I want to see how many kids up there got high ACT schools. You know?
Yeah, Harvard.
These are the
Ivy League. Yes, Coach Steve Green, you can get into Ivy League. Yes, sir. Yes, there's going to be some Ivy Leaguers come out of these kids, and you're exactly right.
That's the thing. You know, y'all, it's so hard to do this, man. I'm telling you now.
You know, it's crazy. I'd like to know how many private school kids have scores of this or better. What if the public school kids have better ACT on average in Mobile County?
Oh,
they doing something right for that test, man. And you can have a great GPA, but I'm telling you, this test right here can do you wonders. It's almost like you won on Jeopardy or Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something.
Telling
you. It's like an IQ almost type of test. The way they gauge this. It's a big time deal. That's why, you know, like you said, that it's not a big deal for the athletes, but it's still a big deal to the colleges.
Let that athlete have to need an ACT score and see what happens.
Yeah. I knew an all-state linebacker from Viger when I coached there in 15, Anthony Bradley. He made a 35 and went to Florida Atlantic University. Or was it International? I think it was Atlantic. Whichever the smarter one is.
Tiki Henderson went to Alabama. How many did Murphy have on ACT? Murphy has, hold on, let's count them, John. Right,
quite a few still. Murphy's one of the top ones. 5,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They had 11. They had 11 kids. Mm-hmm. They had 11 kids.
MGM had what, 6?
Yeah.
And then
Theodore had 2.
Theodore had
2, and I'm in the Centronelle. Hold on, let me see. I think Centronelle had 6. So, Centronelle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Bryant had 15. Bryant had
4.
15.
Centronelle had 4.
Yeah.
4
hey,
kids.
Bryant had 15. So basically, it's Davidson and then Baker and then Bryant.
Yeah.
I mean, see what a lot of people don't know. Bryant is almost the school. It's almost kind of like Davidson.
Yeah.
the ratio of the styles of kids and their backgrounds and their ethnicity, and it's like Davidson of the Bayou. I still don't think it's as big as Davidson, just that zone where they're drawing from, maybe land wise, but not per capita per person, you know.
Yeah. Alvin Bryan got a huge zone. They go all the way to Dolphin Island. I want everybody to understand that.
Coden,
Yeah.
the real Bayou, Sticks, Swamp. No, Murphy, not bad. John Ray, definitely not.
Oh yeah.
Murphy used to be up there with Davidson, though.
Yeah. But we used to have 40, 50 kids up there, but y'all times are changing.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, somebody want to know this tonight. I don't know how we got on it, but we got on it. You know. Tell you, man, that's
I'm telling you, man, if my kid couldn't play at Davidson quick, not Davidson, Saraland quick enough, I'd be over at Davidson and trying to get a 30.
tell me. Come on, man. Don't be hollering. I want to be an academic kid. I want to put my kid out of school with great academics. If you don't say Baker Davidson, you ain't trying to do that. And for everybody that don't know, the private schools don't have to report nothing. So you'll never know if a public school is smarter than a private school. That's something that a lot of people probably don't know. That's not a public record. Uh-oh, I got the list. Uh-oh, Saraland. Uh-oh, I got the picture, Jeff. I'm gonna let you be the counter. Oh my God. Baker blew it away, y'all. That's all I got to say now. It ain't even close with Baker. Baker might, I mean with Davidson. It ain't close with Davidson. Now Baker and Saraland right there together, y'all. Jeff, you see it? Wake up, coach.
Where? Hey, coach, wake up, coach. Where's it at? Where do I see what? I don't see it on the screen.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it in the group.
Okay, I got you. You got it on the group.
Let me go out and grab it so you won't have to go out.
Yeah, hold on. I might have to come back out. Come in now. All right, that's better.
Wake up, Joe.
Wake up, coach.
Y'all, I'm gonna put it on the screen. I'm gonna put the picture from Saraland, y'all. And boy, I tell you this. Don't mess with Saraland when it comes to academics.
Oh,
damn.
Don't don't mess with them. Don't mess with them at all.
Baker is Saraland and Davidson.
Davidson.
That picture it looked like
great.
21.
Davidson.
Yeah.
Davidson.
That's why I say it still don't mess with Baker and Davidson. Is Davidson, Baker, then Saraland when it comes to those 30s.
30 for 30.
Yep. There it is, y'all, on the screen. Those the 30 club people. How many kids you counted, Jeff? You say 21?
Yeah, in that picture, coach.
Saraland got 21. So if Saraland got 21. Baker had how many? Let me go back to the screen.
Baker had. Hold on.
Oh
And Baker's in
Lord.
place. Hold on.
Shit, let's count Baker's over again. We're gonna count Baker list over.
I can't even see it on this screen for real. Baker got a lot.
Baker.
Oh,
Baker ain't cut no corner, man.
look
They
like
got
Baker
45.
probably got 40.
They got 45. 45.
Baker has 45 kids. Now Davidson got 51, 52.
But they
51
right
or
up there
52.
with him. They right up there
Yeah.
with him. That's like that Oklahoma Georgia Rose Bowl. Just to run it up. Whoever gonna get the ball last.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Baker and Davidson, you want a great ACT score.
Oh
Well,
Lord.
they should be getting.
Boy,
No
we
wonder they
just
already got the kids they go into. I mean, you know, I used to live out in West Mobile. I know a lot. Hey, here's my thing. What about the people at private schools that live in West Mobile, but their kid may not even make the better ACT? Maybe they should just go to Baker.
stop spending your money on private school and go to a public school.
Man, I'm telling you,
Wasting money.
wasting money.
Oh
Y'all
Shouldn't be
Lord.
paying.
the
Hey,
lunch program.
yeah. And if you play sports and you're good enough, you shouldn't be paying anyway. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. That is.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, wasting money on tuition when y'all could have wasted that money on training.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Put that
Exactly.
money into some training.
All kind of stuff. Yeah.
So McGill is the largest private school, right? Yeah, McGill. Let me see what McGill
Well,
Tulane got.
yeah, they are.
Oh Lord. Let's see if McGill Tulane got anything on there. Oh Lord. I just hope they got as many as those.
I bet they're gonna have like either less or maybe right at or a few more than Saraland.
Yeah.
And only because they're the biggest private school.
Y'all ain't nobody doing what Davidson doing. I don't care what nobody say. In Baker.
Hey, now I know why the last two quarterbacks I worked with from Davidson overthink and overanalyze.
Tell you, they smart as hell.
I'm like, bro, you might be too smart. Like sometimes it's just kind of like read and react, catch and throw.
Yeah, I cannot believe Baker got
Sometimes
45
them kids realize they
What's that, Coach Moore?
ain't got the right. I said sometimes they realize they ain't got the right skills, but they can get the right grades.
Exactly. Exactly.
Roger, your phone breaking up. Jeff, can you hear? Yeah, we hear you now.
Oh yeah, I hear it for a minute there. It was like RoboCop or something like Johnny
Tell him
Five.
he had pulled out his damn RoboCop gun.
No, hey, that was Short Circuit Johnny Five when he was.
Yeah, Johnny Five.
Oh no, Johnny Five. Y'all remember when Johnny Five turned thug in the second movie? Joined the gang.
Tell him.
That was hilarious, man. Some people don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm like, man, I'll watch that right now. Every time somebody short circuits on here, man, that's what I think about.
Damn. Every time I get almost to the end of the damn thing,
see, me and Roger, we probably live in a little country gap, and then John Ray making fun of your Pritchard Wi-Fi or whatever or connection.
Tell me.
It's country too, for real.
Yeah, we in the country. Tell me. God, I'm telling you, this intriguing, y'all. Y'all, this better than talking about football, because shit, ain't nobody lacing up and putting and putting no helmets on and shoulder pads and all that yet. So at the
I
end of
get
the
it
day,
now why Baker and Davidson's got like a lot of those kids. It's almost like the same at a lot of the skill positions, and they're probably all smart too.
hey,
Who
yeah,
you put out there when everybody's a genius?
y'all Saraland had 21 kids, Baker had 45. Doubled it. Yeah,
And
that's a lot of kids.
that's since when?
That's this year. This is the
Year.
current list,
Okay.
Roger. This current.
That's great.
It's awesome, man. All these kids, man, they probably would have never had their name called out. Another who's up next moment.
Yeah, now we're doing who's up next in education.
Telling you.
Oh yeah.
We ain't even stopping with the sports. We might as well award those kids, man. They deserve it.
Always. The kids matter, y'all. That's what it boils down to. Wouldn't be an icon sports off if it wasn't for the kids.
Hallelujah.
Oh yeah. That's what we're here for.
That's too awesome.
Hey,
Yeah, I ain't found none on McGill yet for
Private
30
sector.
club.
Like you said, not public record. It may be private sector.
Telling you.
Ain't gonna be able to get no info.
I hadn't found nothing yet.
What about like
And I'm
UMS
all,
or St. Paul's or something, or Faith Academy?
I was trying to start with the largest school just
Right.
to, go from that point. And then you pretty much can gauge it a little bit, with your Baysides and your St. Michael's. St. Michael broke ground on a new stadium today, y'all.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw
That's
that.
gonna be big time. And for nobody, I got to see this a while back, and I think y'all did too. And Casey, you might have eventually shared it, or you might have been really even one of the first people. But they did that architect blueprint, and then the not just the blueprint, the layout, but the drone footage of the basically AI layout of what they're going to do for the future. And man, they may have more land there than any other school in the next two counties.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's going to be some
Man.
state of the art
You,
stuff.
you remember I went over there. It went live. I
That's
did a
right.
show one day over there.
Yeah, I think you had the drone footage with the little the blueprint set up, and then we were trying to show people even up to that water area or swamp or the bay there, whatever it was, that they had so much acreage, and so much they could do
Shit,
stuff.
I went live over there. I
Hey,
went over there and went live.
they could
Telling
probably
you.
do 4 or 10 LaFleur is what they're talking about doing with LaFleur. They could that's how much land they have.
Man, look here, man. They're good about 2.5 miles off of 181. And the school owned the land all the way to 181.
Exactly.
You need to see where they building Bayshore Christian. Oh my God.
What are they moving?
They are building Bayshore Christian all the way from County Road 13 to Highway 98.
Ooh.
Coach
Ooh,
Lazenby gonna be the new coach over there.
Boy, oh my gosh, that's gonna be like combining Bayside and Faith Academy eventually, or something.
Hey, come on. I told you that guy was gonna land on his feet somewhere.
Yeah, he landed all right. I don't know. He may still be on cloud 9.
Shit, I need to go coach with him.
Yeah, that's a long stretch.
Y'all I ain't got to 30 nothing for McGill too. I'm talking about absolutely nothing, y'all.
Nowhere.
I have nowhere. No 30. We got one kid with a 36. Perfect score.
Yeah, there you go. The one kid.
That's the genius. That's the
Yep. Savant.
He had a 36 on it, y'all. Perfect score. Just like I say, man, it ain't public record. So they can post what the hell they want to post. You
But
know?
yeah, that's like going back to being a successful football program. Even if you were 5-5 and you went to the playoffs, but you signed 16 kids, but you had a team.
Yeah.
What if they win state, but only one player signs and it's the 5-star? Who did better?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not
Right.
taking away from that one kid, but it's going back to give credit where credit's due. Where it's kind of like talking about where it's like, but look at all the kids on average that's going to college for free.
Right.
Yeah, let me see what UMS got.
Bro, Davidson, they are just, whew, man, they're like the Thompson or Saraland of academics or something right now.
They're blowing them out the water.
And
Yeah,
good
yeah.
job, Baker. Good job, Saraland. And I mean, woof. Bryant did good job. That would be intriguing to go to either one of those schools right now. Any three of those in MCPSS.
What Brian had, 16 or 17?
Yeah, I want to see
Shit,
more
Brian
towards
right there with
17.
Saraland. Alma Brian right there with Saraland.
Hey,
I bet you ain't know this, Roger. Name a
Who's that?
school, name another school that you probably would have thought was at the top. Let me see if me and you on the same page.
That private public.
Public.
Public. Sure. I'm still with Davidson and Baker and let me see who you.
I'm just, we already know
I
Davidson,
mean,
Bacon, and Alma
yeah,
Bryant.
but
I'm
I'm
just
trying to see
saying,
who after that. I'm trying to see who right below that.
name a school just off the top of your head. If you had to pick a school for your kid, just off of what the people say, what would be the next school that you'll probably say when it comes to academics?
It wouldn't be, I mean,
With
no.
Theodore ain't got but 2 kids.
Ooh.
2. 1, 2. Blunt got 1. Yeah.
Ooh.
Name another school you probably would have thought would have been up there.
And,
What
I can
about Mary
say
G. Montgomery?
Mary G.
What
I was
about
just gonna
Mary G.
say Mary
Montgomery?
G. I was just
What
gonna
they
say
had?
Mary
6?
G.
They had 6 kids? 6. Y'all, Mary G got over 75 buses.
And only
And they
6
only got
kids.
6 kids. Come on, man.
I was just finna say Mary G. Cause that's the only one who really got left.
UMS Wright has nothing on their
That's
website.
I couldn't say that because you said public.
No, I'm saying UMS Wright don't have anything on their website for the 30 club. For the 30 club.
And I think one of my little homies made a 30 on that. from Davis.
Oh yeah. He on that list? You see him on there?
Hold on. Let me see if D on here.
Boy, I tell you.
Quinn.
John Ray talking about some Hoover.
John Ray about thinking about Hoover.
I can't really see this list. It's so small on my phone.
No, what you can
Okay.
do, you see where it say banners? Or
Yeah,
you can see where the
but I
comments are?
gotta spread it. But
Yeah, you can spread
it'll
it
knock
right
me
there.
off it'll knock me off if I spread it too wide.
Okay. Mary G got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. You would have never thought that. Theodore has 2 kids. That's another school. Central Nail has 4 kids.
Yeah, I see that. Kurt Bird.
Tell you.
No, D probably didn't make the 30. I thought he made the 30. Or he made it 20 something. Close to 30.
Tell you. Man, we on here talking academics here tonight, y'all. I know a lot of people on here. Man, what the hell they talking about tonight? You know,
What really
congratulating,
matters.
It is
yeah,
what it is.
What really matters.
congratulating the kid, congratulating these kids for the awesome job that they've done in the classroom. Awesome
That's
job,
what really matters.
telling you. All that other stuff you can buy with a penny and get changed.
Shoot,
You,
might get the
you
same
remember,
penny back.
you remember Kojak? You said that you can buy it with a penny and get changed.
Oh yeah.
I tell you.
Piss on him. Piss on him. Tell you, man.
Piss on that. Hey, man, that was a good old day. Old Kojak. Say,
He's still around.
one of the most memorable coaches in Biden history.
He's still around.
Everybody remember Coach Jack.
KT.
You might not remember nobody else. You don't remember Coach Jack.
Huh?
I said you might not remember nobody else, but you don't remember Coach Jack.
Oh yeah. He's still around.
Oh yeah, he's still in.
Oh, okay.
People like that don't have no choice but to live long, right? Because guess what? They didn't mean no harm to nobody. People like that, man, shoot, they live almost forever.
Yo,
Yeah, hear me?
yeah.
Okay.
Coach.
He must clicked off. There you go.
There you go. Well, I thought.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here now. Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I said, boy, I gotta go referee some high school basketball play dates games on tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
then.
Yeah, I'll be over in Robertsdale. Let me put the schedule on the screen real quick for that event. Tell you, man, some outstanding teams from our region. One of the schools, and Roger, man, me and Jeff was talking about this earlier. Everybody can talk about Blunt Viger, but don't nobody mention Satsuma. Ain't nobody gonna mention Fate Academy. Ain't nobody gonna mention Bay Shore. Ain't nobody gonna mention Robertsdale, Strong, or none of those schools. But when you start talking about teams being good, don't nobody want anybody to say nothing good about Blunt Viger or Sierra Leone.
Mm.
But
That's
all
weird.
these other schools get passes.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
they
you.
get
I
that
get it
ultimate
though, Roger.
pass.
I get it, Roger. I'm telling you, I get it. I'm gonna tell you how I get it. I get it because when those people were youngsters, that's all they ever saw on the news.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Viger blood.
You
You know
know, and
what?
now it's
Halo.
Saraland on the news all the time.
Right. It goes back to that Alabama and even like the Patriots thing we talked about. Maybe even back in the day with like the Steelers, people like, I'm tired of them. I just wish they'd lose.
Yeah.
I'm tired instead of respecting them and being
They
like,
getting on my
wow,
nerves, all this winning.
yeah, exactly.
Can they show anybody else?
Yeah.
Do you want to see anybody else? You want to see the losing squad on TV? Why would you put them sad faces on TV? Come on now.
35.
It's crazy.
Can't wait to go get my Saraland by 35 shirt made this weekend.
Oh man. Speaking of Saraland by 35.
Do it.
Oh man. Hold on.
Be like Nike and just do it.
Kelly.
Saraland, Alabama. Spartan country.
No. For the video. 35.
We got
Sarah Land by 35.
That's all you need to know.
Say like about 35.
Man, I think he put the whip down on that quote. You know what I'm saying? Like he like papers. Like man, this man. I don't even want to talk about that like that. Ain't no telling what these people. Boy, if I know what happened during Municipal Cottage Chill back in 2007 through 10, whoo.
I love it, man. I love it when people brag on the kid.
Yeah, I mean that just goes to show the belief. That's what I'm saying. They would bet the farm, not literally betting, but like you know what I mean. Like they talk about it with their work buddies or what you know. Like man, I'm telling you, Saraland gonna whoop these dudes by 35 at least.
Yep.
It may be you gonna buy me Whataburger, Johnny, if they lose to Daphne. Okay, first game.
You gonna buy me briquettes if we win.
Right? Yeah.
Up the bet.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
want that protein. You gonna give
That's
me
right.
some briquettes.
Dude be talking about can't you get the lunch petite? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
That was good, Coach. That briquette.
Should have trademarked it. I'm telling you.
Or we will. After I go get my hashtag shirt, he's got to get in on it. He's gonna be like, you can't do anything without me there, bro. The man with the quote.
Man, that is crazy.
It ends with a D. I'm telling you.
Hey, y'all, Viger had the rap song, and Sarah Lane got this right here.
Saraland, Alabama.
It ends with a D, son.
Saraland, Alabama. Spartan country.
No. The video. 35.
We got you.
Sarah Land by 35.
Oh man.
Hey, boy, I can watch that little part the whole night.
I'm telling you.
Telling you get nothing better than that, y'all. Telling you. You can get mad all you want. We'll play that clip all night. Telling you. Boy, I swear. Tell you. And guess what? If you couldn't understand what he said, this is exactly what he said, y'all. Put that on the screen for you. If you couldn't understand what he said, that's what he said.
KT, you need to put 5 footballs up there, then that'll be 35 if you count the extra.
Oh man.
Yeah, touchdown for touchdown.
Right.
Saraland about 35. Oh yeah, Saraland played yesterday. I don't think they want to play Jackson no more. Landon Duckworth dunked about 5 times in that game. Man, boy, the kid threw one off the backboard. He dunked it like Shaq with 2 hands.
You know it's going to be crazy? To me, he's going to be the first quarterback type of kid athlete that it's almost going to be like, is this dude going to do like NBA or is he going to be like, do this NFL?
Oh, yeah.
Instead of John Elway with the baseball and the football, it's going to be like football and basketball.
And y'all, you know he got that Nebraska offer today too.
Yeah, that was huge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a big deal.
And Arkansas loves Landon like that. I mean, like, man, Arkansas, they really love him. Went to South Carolina a couple weeks ago, got that offer.
Yeah, went up South Carolina too.
That would be huge face of that program.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
Yeah. And you know what? He was really, I mean, he was still green and growing, but he was really just starting to blossom when he came to our camp.
Oh, yeah.
And man, now it looks like he aged 5 years.
Oh, Saraland by 35. Saraland by 35. Saraland by 35. Saraland by 35.
I'm gonna go with it, KT.
It's fine.
Still about 35, y'all.
Saraland, Alabama. Spartan country.
No. The video. 35.
We got you.
Sarah Land by 35.
Oh, that album go with the music.
That was great.
Starting lane. I'm tell you, then the band
They
got
end
sweet.
with D.
Uh-huh.
Sailing about 35. That's what they told me.
If you see the end with D, it's about 35.
Tell you, man.
Yeah.
Mike about 35. Blunt about 35.
Blunt.
Blunt got 35.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I seen it in the last week and some today. Blunt, I get it. It reminds me a lot of my Chastain kids, where it's just like, oh no, son, like you just need. Oh boy, we're like I said, it's just almost like boxers or something. It's like just keep killing you with confidence every day and a little bit more.
What's the
reps.
saying, Jeff, about LaFleur? That's just some LaFleur.
Boy, yeah, yep. They had me cracking up. Oh my gosh, man, I was cracking up. I about spit my body armor through my nose.
Man, it's crazy, y'all. The kids know how to turn this stuff into humor better than I would. I would ready to slap somebody. You talk about my school. I swear. Riley, boy, you couldn't talk about mine back in the day. Shh.
Yeah.
Man, you damn near had to hold the coaches back.
When you got 9 Blunt kids and one LaFleur kid out there trying to get better for himself, that's how it goes.
Oh, man. Boy, I swear.
But he won some too, but it's hard when you're just the best player at LaFleur, or one of,
Oh, yeah.
or 5 when you got. I mean, Blunts. They got.
I heard a couple of the LaFleur kids quit.
No.
I hope not. Yeah, I heard that today, y'all.
Oh, that's sad, man.
Yeah, it is. You know.
Got kidding me.
Yeah, man.
Upperclassmen or lower?
Upperclassmen. Yeah.
Anthony said they let him have it today. Oh boy. There you go, man.
Y'all, man, I love when that type of camaraderie, come into play. Where, it's school pride against your lack of school pride.
Or just what you're fighting up against having to go there.
Yeah.
You may have pride enough for yourself, but you're just like, I ain't but one man.
I'm gonna tell you this, y'all, and I ain't gonna say what happened, but big shout out to Antonio Coleman, head coach down at Williamson. He's doing a great job down there. Outside of football. He, great. I heard a great story today about something he did on yesterday. See, those guys go unnoticed. Man, we got to start recognizing, those coaches when they go
beyond the Call of Duty. You know, don't nobody want to give them praise when they go beyond the Call of Duty. You know, it's only when they do. Oh man, that's funny. He's still Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That time of the night, y'all.
Is it that time of the night?
It may be. Yeah, we're starting to get 15 minutes closer, and then I'm ready for that time of the year when we can play that little song. KT, it's Friday night.
I'm telling you. Matter of fact, I can play it now.
Oh, I love that song, man.
Tell you, man, we getting close, y'all. Y'all call your girl and tell her bring a friend.
We ain't got but about 10 more weeks.
Bring a friend. 10.
Well, it's 11 weeks, y'all. 11 weeks. We got 11 weeks.
Oh, you counting this week too?
Yeah, 11 weeks. It's 11 weeks to the first game.
I reckon the week ain't over. I reckon you're right.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's Friday night. It's going down. In a city that start with D, man. The end with D. This ain't for all them other cities, man. It's a party only in Saraland. And Pritchard is going down. Only Water State champions land. Ain't no haters allowed in them cities.
Bro, that Whataburger in Saraland gonna be wrapped around going back toward the interstate.
They're gonna have to build another one.
Yeah. Just in Saraland.
Y'all, we don't own no rights to this music, man. We just got it for entertainment purpose. We get ready for football season right here. It's football 365. You better call your girl and tell her bring a friend. Cause Sarah laying up there playing Lipscomb and Vigo over there playing Blunt. It's a party. Go on by there and get you a plate. There's gonna be plenty pretty ladies out there, them guys. Y'all, that might be the problem some of them got. Y'all, that might be the problem some of them folks got, y'all. With Vigo, Blunt, and Sarah Lane. Ain't no pretty women at their games.
Oh man, come on.
Ain't no pretty women at their game.
Shoot,
Be a party
I know the Sarah Leon got them.
Man, come on.
Got them neck breakers up there, bro.
Tell you. It's gonna be Friday night. Boy, the tailgate gonna be so retarded as Sarah Lane and Vigo that night. We do not want it at late. Keep us out of Haterville. We do not want to go to Haterville for the Vigo and Blunt game. Say, let them have the Haterade Classic. Let them have the Haterade Classic down at Last Stadium.
Mm.
Man, I still don't get that.
What's that, Coach Moore?
Man, that changing location.
Man, we better not play down in Haterville.
Why you
I'm
call
still
that? Why you call
Haterville.
that, Coach? Who's hating?
You know, down in Mobile, you know, they be hating on Biden. Blunt.
Oh yeah.
They don't end with a D.
They don't end with a D, man. They mad they end with a E.
Does Saraland play on the same night at Saraland?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same night.
I was about to say Vigor should just start paying Saraland to play there when they're not playing there.
Tell you, Vikings need to move that game. How about this, y'all? Let's move the Viking Blood game to Saraland on Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
Forget last day. Let's move to Saraland. Say,
close.
keep it up there.
You'd make more money because all the people of Saraland probably come to watch.
Yep.
Shit, man.
And
They
it's close.
gonna play that
Hey,
same
you talk about a standing room only. People be shoulder to shoulder in that thing.
Man, come on. Tell you. We don't even want to play in Mobile. Let us play at the Saraland Stadium.
In your visitor section will be a lot bigger.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
A lot
Man,
bigger.
come on. And then what a visiting team have a locker room.
Yeah.
Tell you. Man, come on. Oh yeah.
They ain't got no visitor locker room at Lad.
Yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah. You know, yeah, man, you know they got the field houses, you know, they use for those games.
Well, I don't even want to tell people about I don't even know how to describe it, but there's got to be a 10% at least part of my eternal being will be down even at old Pritchard Stadium locker room like it was Fenway Park or Wrigley Field, man.
Oh yeah.
Needed some updates, but I mean, you know, it was historic.
Tell you, man.
Well, that boy needed some update 20 years ago.
I'm being nice, but I don't understand it. I just know it's a part of me.
You ain't gotta be nice.
I put
you ain't gotta be nice if you gotta piss on the floor.
Well, I was about to say I got all my peeing done before we ever left Chestanger Vigor, depending on where I was coaching at the time or county when I first started or what. Hey, I didn't even have to pee by the time we got there. I wasn't drinking hardly nothing even until halftime. I had plenty hydrated. I'm like, y'all go pee back there. I do not want to even go past the middle of the locker room. And be hot in there. Oh God!
Oh yeah, hot, humid. Ooh yes.
Hot. Go ahead and get that sweat
and then
off.
they want you to put on all them pads in there. Come on,
Sit
man.
there. Go over game plan.
Ain't no way.
And
go outside.
Then, dude, when I coached there, I mean, like, and that is one thing I'll agree with. Like,
well, we used to sit on the damn ground.
Yeah.
Right there where the buses parked at.
See, y'all had them old school coaches. It was probably all quiet and everything, man. When I coached at Vigor, they was letting them go off like it was a club for 20 minutes before we get started. I'm like, man, we done played a half.
Man, shit. You
They're
been
like,
out with the damn ball.
Exactly. It's like, look, man, that's just what they do. These kids, they getting crunk. I'm like, okay. Whole Future album, mixtape. That was my job. Let them put on the music, and until it comes time to kick off. Just
how about this, y'all? In other news, BC Rain will be taking on Gordo on that Friday night, and Williamson will be taking on Mary G. Montgomery in the Who Cares Bowl down there at Lad.
Well, you be having them, cuz. Coach, you be
In
having
the
them.
Who
in the
who cares?
cares,
who
Bo?
cares, Bo?
I'm gonna care. You know why I care, but I'm gonna care a lot more about hearing about Ricky and Bryce and coach's son. Why am I having a brain fart right now? Best quarterback. Yeah, Yeldon. I mean, him and Jared Hollins by far MCPSS probably best quarterbacks of the year last year and probably going to be this year. So those kids, I root hard for them. And, I've trained Ricky for a while, off and on now. And, he's just one of the hardest working kids, I've ever been around. Tough, physical, has a passion for the game. And
I can promise you this, Jeff.
all of them.
Viger and Blunt gonna be the MCPSS game of the week, and probably Sarah Lynn Lipscomb gonna be the UTV 44 game of the week. So all the rest of the games are the who cares.
Hey,
Who give a damn, man? Who give a damn? Brought to you by I don't give a fuck and Incorporated.
All right, Smoke Dog. That sound like you was some Friday right there, man. Hey, you ain't lying, but I tell you what, Sarah Land's game and that IMG first game with who are they playing? Thompson's first game. Yeah, man, that's going to be a Cove National Games of the Year. That's going to be I think both of those are going to be nationally televised games, maybe back to back.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Thompson.
Man, we get to see one of our former players from our region.
Yep.
Anthony Rogers.
Now the number one back in the nation and Alabama commit.
Yeah. Outstanding kid from our region. I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a couple kids starting to fall down the radar. They need to go ahead on commit because man, they keep falling. They go, I keep falling.
The thing is, I mean, like, why not just go ahead and commit? It ain't gonna hurt nothing. I mean, you got to sign with them. At least you
and
got
all y'all who think y'all about to collect offers, some of them offers will be $20,000. By the time you get ready to commit, you sit around this mother way you want to. I thought that was a full ride, Coach. It was. But you didn't correspond with us.
John Ray, I got to make a joke. He said, I bet you catch staph infection at Ladd. No, John Ray, you don't even have to be vaccinated for tetanus if you've coached and went inside the Pritchard Stadium's locker rooms.
Sure.
You're immune to everything.
Hey, it's a blessing when you had COVID back then, boy.
Man, I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm saying, man.
What?
It feels like you in some old place.
What?
Felt like it was like when I'm trying to think, like post World War II and the NFL was playing or something up in there.
I remember when Coach Stevenson beat Davidson 1 week, Prattville the next week, back to back, in an 8-4 season that year. I never forget that. Coach Stevenson put a rabbit out of here at Pritchard Stadium.
He was a great one. Now, hey, I got to go to the 18 team coached by Derek Scott because of that defense especially. Imagine what that was like right toward the end of the Pritchard Stadium history before it closed down and Briarwood went down there and had the most physical game they ever played in.
Oh, yeah. But then you got to think about the year before Beauregard came down through there and Daniel Webb had a damn field day like he was going to the Great Gulf State Fair by 336 yards.
Well, hey, but it wouldn't have mattered if he played in the cow pasture or a place like what was that movie, The Longest Yard? Like basically, in the yard. I mean, that kid could have played on asphalt. That dude, he was a dude.
Oh yeah. Man, you talk about a kid taking a team to a state championship, y'all. That's why I keep telling people anything can happen in high school football. I don't want nobody to think, Sarah ain't gonna go straight through it. They got to play every week.
Yep.
Guys,
everybody got to play.
where Clay Chalkville's supposedly back. They got everybody healthy. I mean, like, that's supposed to be the matchup now. That's supposed to be the game. Pound for pound. Maybe they're one of the better teams, just like Saraland. It ain't about a 6A, 7A, any A.
But see, on the other hand, when you sit there and look at the other part of it, Ethan Crawford from Hillcrest, Tuscaloosa got injured. So that's one kid they didn't have to play against. Then they didn't have to play Clay Chalkville in the state championship game. And then in the Theodore game, you had a bunch of kids that were injured. Will James went out, never came back in the second half. So, it's just a lot of great things happen for Saraland to win that championship. And y'all, that's why I say we cannot say who gonna win the state championship. Saraland is living proof, of that. Everybody say Ryan Williams gonna do it anyway. Saraland got lucky, especially in that Homewood game. You win 57-56, at home in overtime. So at the end of the day, y'all, it is what it is. Saraland state champs. But, everybody got to remember the journey that they went on. And it don't matter nothing about no talent, because the kids start getting hurt, there's less and less kids you got. And, Saraland one of them schools where, they have an influx of talent, but y'all, it's really on different levels. So, that's the thing. I don't want nobody to get caught up like the Theodore people got last year at one point where they thought they were just invincible. And then Saraland beat them 20-6 and down there in in Theodore to go to the state championship. So, we got to keep all that in. Yeah, we saying Saraland by 35, but at the end of the day, it's still high school football.
And
it's still high school football. So, still high school football. Nobody thought Theodore was going to lose last year. Nobody thought, oh, man, they got this, they got that, they got this. And, man, them folks got beat, and everybody and the damn fans left early. Man, you think them people tailgated to lose? I can promise y'all they did.
No, they mad they wasted that one.
But, they got to a point last year where they thought, oh, man, our team, man, y'all hating on them. After that game, when nobody hated. But we had so many people over here that night. But we went down viral. That show was viral.
A lot of them were tailgating, but they weren't watching.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. Wouldn't buy a ticket. You'll tailgate. Won't buy a ticket. Come on now.
Man, you live and you learn, and Theodore might be hungry because of that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, a lot of people might be like Theodore, but you don't know what's inside of those kids. Yeah. You don't know what the fuel is. It might be, Saraland snuck out of here with one. We let it slip away. So
one away.
And then Spanish Fort, another team you gotta look out for. But I'll never forget when we was bragging on Baldwin County later down there. I remember that too now. Said, Baldwin County this, Baldwin County that. Baldwin County got their ass tore up. They went on a getting our ass kicked to it. Brother, y'all talk too much. Those folks beat the hell out of Baldwin County. They said, KT, y'all take that. Everybody beat Baldwin County. I think they ain't win one game.
Need to be presented by Shut Your Mouth.
I'm telling you, presented to you by Shut Your Damn Mouth Incorporated. And then UMS go up there and lay an egg. Everybody thought they were about to win the 5A championship and get stopped on the goal line. On the 1 inch line,
1 inch away.
So, all of it, just like I say, it's still high school football. And then Gulf Shores lay an egg. Dorian Smith run back 65-yard punt return for Faith Academy to beat Gulf Shores. And then another inevitable thing happened. Montgomery Catholic loses to Andalusia in Montgomery. Then another inevitable thing happened. Mary loses to Leroy.
Right.
It was on Shut Your Damn Mouth tour. Because you beat me first time, we got our revenge back to it. You know, and you know, I never forget what they said. Viger on a what that tour they went on a couple years ago when they won state. Get our lick back tour. They say it's a lick back tour point 2.0. I said, oh shit. You know, you don't want Viger to get a lick back tour going. You know, but Viger got their hand full with Blunt, so Viger ain't got to worry about looking too far ahead. I can tell you that they won't be looking at BC Range after they play Blunt,
Right.
and vice versa with Blunt. Blunt won't be looking at Spanish Fort until they get finished with Viger. You know, those are trap games that y'all just like we say all the time. Those should be jamboree games.
Should be.
Those should be jamboree games. You know.
Should be.
I still say that, you know, it shouldn't count. Especially with them trying to move it to lab, it definitely shouldn't count. You know, you playing a whole
another reason anyway, ain't it?
Huh?
That's another reason anyway, ain't it?
Yeah, it's another region game. Man, come on. Boy, we done played 9 regular season games, everybody in the damn state will be mad. Shit, we done played the JV, the freshman, and all that in one day. You know?
If that's the case, they should make it spring.
We don't go get out of here. We've been on here 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all the head up on, you know, tomorrow Thursday. So a lot of schools, last day of workouts tomorrow. You know, if your school ain't started yet, you are behind. I can tell you that. I know some schools already practicing. McIntosh, I know Blunt, all of them been working out. So, you know, this week. So, and LaFleur, they say LaFleur didn't stop. Look, shit, LaFleur working out last week. So, you know, but LaFleur got a big game against Chickasaw.
Uh-oh. Get our lip back.
Tell you, man, get your lick back in the flow. Don't get your ass beat 2 years in a row now. Boy, we gonna play taps for your ass if you lose to Chickasaw this year. Chickasaw said it at media day though. Man said, man, we ain't thinking about no little flow. Little flow. That's what they call it. Little flow.
Hey. Oh.
Chickasaw said, man, we ain't worried about no little flow.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
Man, come on. It did on 4 beat. Then on 4 beat them 8 million. Man, come on. 2A school talking over to a 5A school.
Couldn't even get on the board.
That hurt.
Y'all, I was down there at the thing. Y'all, I got to get off after this. You know, the people talk about Viger Blunt going to be a good game. But you say Viger going to beat Williamson. So how Viger Blunt going to be a good game if you saying Viger going to beat Williamson? So at the end of the day, how you saying Viger going to beat Blunt if you don't think Viger going to beat Williamson? Come on now. You know, make your mind up now. Make your mind up.
Boy, I can't wait till these weeks over with.
Bro, they can't after all. You don't even have to watch any of the film. You could look at the pictures off the internet, you know, like from Mobtown Athlete or something. You could look at that off the internet and you would clearly see that, man, Viger was just bigger, faster, stronger.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely faster.
I told y'all when Gill made the worst mistake when they got rid of Norman Joseph and talking about they got an offensive guru. Wow! You can't get a better offensive guru than Norman Joseph. You know? Now you don't score nothing against Viger.
Yeah. He
coached
Braylon McReynolds and then you get rid of him?
Yeah, come on, man. Make it make sense. Some of this stuff don't make sense.
Yeah. Anthony Eager too.
Yeah. But make it make sense, y'all. I wonder what Schamberger gonna end up at. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who gonna get the Schamberger sweepstakes? The Schamberger quarterback, backup quarterback for McGill. I wonder what he gonna end up at. I know last year everybody was broadcasting that Flowers was going to Vikings. I wonder what Schamberger gonna end up at. See, that's the thing I hate about this region. We only bring up people who we know they can go to a school and make a big impact. But we try to hide the other kids because they may be coming to my school. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying?
So he might go over there to Davidson.
Tell you, I wouldn't blame him. Shit, with the ACT scores, I'll be at Davidson too. Shit, at least I know I'm gonna make a 20.
Help me.
Shit, I'm sitting by one whole Y. Y'all, I'm sitting by one whole Y. Fam. Shit, I'm sitting by them at the
And they
damn.
finna give me a 30.
Shit, you know they already got a 30. I'm sitting by them. Shit, I can't go wrong.
Yep. I'm learning from they
Shit, I'm telling them to put. Look, y'all, I'm telling them to put my name on their paper.
KT, now you know how I got a degree at South Alabama.
Man, come on. I'm gonna make sure I get test be decided.
Like the Oakland Raiders, whatever it takes, and like the Patriots, Joe Montana. You know, hey, if you ain't doing what, you ain't trying.
That's why they call them tutors, baby.
Yeah, whatever they are.
Whatever.
They that. Hey man,
That help.
Lean
help.
back on test day.
That's the help.
Yeah.
Sarah ain't got his Sarah kids. I can tell y'all that. See, that's the thing that we want us to talk about. Mary G. Montgomery got their share of kids. Uh-oh. Williamson got their share of kids. Tell you. They don't want you to talk about that, though. Oh, don't talk about that. I can tell you who loses a kid, Baker. Shit, Baker lose a kid every hour right there. I can tell y'all this, though. Man, it was a lot of kids that set out the spring games that's going to be making impacts at a lot of schools. A lot of kids set out the spring games. You know, they're going to be making some major impacts at their new schools. Y'all just get ready for that. Y'all get ready. Tell you. It's going to be interesting, y'all. Stay tuned. Gonna be Name That Tune. You remember that? Y'all remember that game show, Name That Tune?
Yeah. Yeah.
Name That Tune.
They only give you 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was Beethoven.
Yeah, I love that show, man.
Boy, 11 weeks, y'all. 11 weeks heading up on. Boy, think about this, y'all. 11 weeks from now, we're going to be having the Head Up On show. Get ready for Murphy to take on Daphne on a Thursday night game. Viking Blunt, don't move y'all game to Thursday, Saturday. Shock word.
Yeah.
Playing
Saturday.
playing Satsuma Stadium. Robert Zig can ride the golf cart to the game.
Yeah.
Playing Satsuma.
Make it a Saturday game.
Yeah.
Where everybody can come.
Play on Thursday night. See, we had everybody there on Thursday. You know,
Either
people
one.
around here, and y'all don't believe these false reports these people talking about the game been moved, the land ain't never been moved. They only have a principal advisor, so how they gonna make a decision without a pro. So don't believe none of that. When they name the pro, be looking for that same announcement to come right behind it. You know, I wouldn't move it, but I'm not in the running to be the pro either. So shit, I can't make no decision. But I wouldn't move it. Cause why build me a stadium that I can't expand? It might be my opportunity to get my stadium expanded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That little money right there help.
Tell me. You
Y'all
got a
just
big
trying to
BC
help
Rain
out.
game. Y'all, here it is, y'all. They got a big BC Rain region game the next week. But you want to move the non-region game.
Right.
You ain't gonna move the BC Rain game to
Because of the
land.
name. Because of the
Think
name.
about this, y'all. You ain't gonna move the BC Rain game to land, huh?
No.
Who is gonna benefit then? So why you gonna move the black game? Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. I'm trying to make it make sense for me.
Y'all making BC Rain come all the way past lad.
Now we'll play both weeks at land if you're gonna move the first one.
Right.
Go back and play the next game over there. If you ain't gonna move both weeks, don't move none of them. Cause it ain't gonna make no sense to go back to dividing, and then now you're gonna have a capacity crowd that you ain't even ready to be ready for. You know what I'm saying? Cause everybody coming to that game who support both of them schools. You know, make it make sense. I'm gonna move my non-region so I can make a couple $1,000 that probably somebody ain't gonna spend right anyway. Okay. That you might have to get execute, you know, come on, man. There's gonna be some extra that you're gonna have to pay. You're gonna have to pay to use land. Land ain't gonna let you use land for free. How much more is it gonna be to use land? Think about that, y'all.
Good little grip.
Just saying, how much more is it gonna be? How much more y'all think it's gonna be to use land? You're gonna use their security.
They like
They
venues.
They water.
Yep, they venue.
They
You ain't gonna be able
concession
to even
stand.
sell you ain't even gonna be able to sell your drinks.
Come on, man. You're gonna be paying $2-3 for a drink. That
Yeah.
you could have been paying, that you could have been charging $5 for a drink at preaching. I mean at home.
Y'all ready to
Come on, man. Make it make sense.
And hey, listen to this though. If you want to if they tailgate, I would move the tailgate. I
You
would
gotta
let
pay
them,
land to tailgate.
huh?
You gotta pay land to tailgate.
No, I'm talking about if they tailgating at Vital, I'll move that part. Yeah, I can
Where you moving
tailgate.
to?
I'll move that into the front parking lot. Let them use the practice field for parking. Just let somebody back there separate the cars. It's a longer stretch. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Use the field for parking and just drive slow. It's a longer stretch. You ain't gonna get stuck. And then that's a waste of field. You ain't got but about 5 to 10 tenths right there. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Just use that
Well,
front
this
part
time
right
they
there
might
by
have
the
more tents.
huh?
You know, Volume and Blunt, they're gonna have way more tents than they did for that.
But I mean, that front parking lot, shoot, that's enough room for tents.
Yeah,
Shoot, they can cover that whole area with tents. But you could get more cars in the back
yeah.
because you can go all the way to the other goalpost. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going that far back with them tents. That'll help you out with parking. You there, KT? Yeah. What's going on?
And Roger still here. It's Jeff. Yeah. Roger, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. They say maybe y'all should do like Sarah Lane, the Spanish Fort, some buses to do shuttle run.
From where though?
I'm telling you from where? Preacher Mom?
Well, man, from where? Man, you can get a golf cart and be from there. That's a golf cart. Shit, that ain't that far.
Well, I get what he's saying though. I get what
Yeah,
he's
but
saying.
I mean, but where the parking?
You park in Preacher Mom. It's parking up there by Flames.
I ain't gonna lie, that's too far from my car on a game night like that.
Man, it be lit up in Preacher Mom.
I know it. We're waiting on mad. If your team lost, mad waiting on that shuttle.
Well, it ain't, I hate to say it, but it ain't gonna be that many people at the Vital Blood game. If it's on Friday night, and
Yeah,
a lot of those people gonna be going to see Sarah Lane, you know. A lot of people gonna come to the tailgate and then go to Sarah Lane.
yeah. Show your face and then leave the place.
Mm-hmm. Then there's a bunch of games that, a lot of other games gonna be taking place. But y'all, I'm about to get out of here because I gotta go to Robert's Day
Yeah,
at a bar.
yeah. I gotta wake up at 4:30.
I'll be up at 6.
Well,
Yeah, I'm going to
here we go
Roberts
again.
deal. Tell you. Well, Roger, man, it's been good having you on here tonight.
Yeah.
Jeff, I know you probably sleep somewhere.
Sleep.
But ain't coming.
Oh yeah. Knocked out.
Q, I don't know where yet, but you here in spirit. Kale, we praying for your grandmama, Kale. I forgot
man.
to talk about that. Yeah, man, we praying for Kale grandmama.
Oh man, yeah, we got them prayers up for you.
Oh yeah. But y'all, on that note, I'm KG Thorne.
I'm Roger Moore.
And y'all, we out of here. Peace.
Good night.
And good night.